I'm Steve Haumschild. I'm the co-founder of Lanikai Brewing Company. I'm the brewmaster and the current CEO of Lanikai Brewing Company. So I've owned multiple businesses in my life, and so this one I started a little over 5 years ago. But I wanted something that I thought took a layer deeper and represented Hawaii a little bit better. So I created Lanikai Brewing Company to start utilizing products from local farmers. So instead of getting a lilikoi puree from Mexico, I got it from local farmers. We employ 20 to 30, 40 people at this point that do various jobs, part-time to full-time. Every business has multiple layers, so you look at your immediate impacts are going to be your employees first. To me, that's my most valuable asset, is the people that I employ. What's going to happen to them and their families? The promise of a paycheck that they don't have anymore. They make this business. It's not me, it's us. And for the first time in my life, I haven't been able to promise them work. And that's really heavy on me. I want to throw work at people so they have as much as they want, and I can hire people. I don't want to go to them and have to figure out ways to cut their hours. I don't want that. So it's really heavy. And so when this all first hit, I can't count the sleepless nights. I don't like to cry. Just give me a second. So I can't count those nights, and I got to figure out, what can I do? What do I have to do as a business guy to adapt? Here's a problem, my job is to adapt. So I did everything in my power that I could. And as a business, we're still taking losses every single month, but we'll get back out of it if we can continue to employ people. And we're operating at a 50% capacity, so we're not even making money. I'm sure, as you know from all these interviews, the best restaurants in the world operate 8 to 10% margin. That's at 100% capacity. So all of us that are open right now, we're open just mainly because we care about our employees. We want to give them jobs, get them off of unemployment, maintain our social contract with our community, to stay open and just to thrive towards normalcy. It's really easy to gloss over things that somebody that doesn't own a business wouldn't think about. So it's important that non-business owners have a better understanding of the stresses that we're going through, whether that's the financial stress side or the care for our employees. So the farther this message can go to people that don't own businesses and don't have that intrinsic understanding, the better off it's going to be. They might not have to agree with everything, but it's just very important to share a story. Within the small businesses of the state is where a lot of the aloha lives. It's where your community members gather around like-minded people. We notice when people come and travel to Hawaii, when they discover our business, they feel like they've discovered a little gem. And we're prideful in that because we provide that experience to these people. And we want them to come. We want to show them the aloha that we have. And people come here because of the aloha, because of the authenticity of the state. And if you start stripping all of that away, you really wonder what it's going to look like if thousands of businesses shut down. What will Hawaii look like? Is it just going to be corporations left, and what's left at that point? So I think it's really terrifying to really stare that in the eye, to wonder what we're going to become. The tier system, every day I wonder, is this designed to help us open, or is this really designed to keep us closed? And each day I go back and forth. I would hope that the intent behind it is that it's creating safe ways to open the business. Like, how can we create a safer, comprehensive Hawaii if nobody really understands specifically how to make adjustments to make everybody safe? So I think the intent of them is there, and I think I can understand that. How you put those in place, it's challenging for any business. We're part of the initial economic recovery, and we're going to be here for a long time. And we need to be considered. We need a seat at the table, not to necessarily make sure that what we say goes, but more importantly, that they know how we're being impacted. It's not that businesses don't want to adapt and don't want to protect their communities, their community members, their kapunas. It's not that businesses don't want that. It's just all of these add on more restrictions. And again, without that educational component of it, we're just left to try to sort and figure it out. The community is awesome. Whether it's our community here in Kailua, they've done everything for us. They've kept us floating. They've fulfilled their social contract. We've been there for them, and now they're stepping up big time for us. And if we didn't have the community that we had, we would be done already.